Looking for a unique gas blowback pistol for airsoft? Not only in terms of look but also in function? Then the Cybergun Canik TP9 Elite Combat might be the one for you. For those who are not familiar, the Canik TP9 Elite Combat is a popular Turkish-made real steel pistol that is well regarded for its reliability and affordability. In Turkish, this brand name is pronounced Canik. The Cybergun airsoft replica of this pistol captures all of the key features and aesthetics of the original. These features and functions distinguish it from others, making it a unique airsoft replica to see and to use. And what better way to show you how well this replica is made than to compare it to its real-life counterpart. So without further ado, let's take a closer look at the external finish of the Cybergun Canik TP9 Elite Combat. The box in which this replica is packaged is neatly finished and features a prominent Canik and Cybergun logo. When opening it, we see the replica and the gas magazine secured in a cardboard base, which is shaped according to the product. Now, first of all, let's talk about the design of the replica. The weight of the Cybergun Canik TP9 Elite Combat is close to its real-life counterpart, resulting in an airsoft pistol that has a realistic feel to it. The magazine of the replica has the bulk of this weight, and thanks to this, the pistol is also nicely balanced in the hand. The frame of the pistol is constructed from high-quality polymer, which helps to keep the weight down while maintaining durability. The slide and the barrel are made from metal, specifically aluminium. What's worth noting is that the outer barrel as well as the magwell are both made by Salient Arms. This is the same company that produces these parts for the real steel variant. Because of the use of these metal parts, the pistol has a weight that's close but not equal to the real deal. In addition, the dimensions of the replica are to a 1-to-1 scale, which is something that some airsoft manufacturers have to change or adjust a bit to make all the parts fit, but not with this pistol. Thanks to this, you will have an authentic experience when holding the pistol. To offer a pistol that is completely to your liking, this replica is available in a tan, black and dual tone variant. When we take a look at the pistol grip of the replica and the real one side by side, we can see that the use of the Canik logo is a bit different. This is because our real steel pistol is a slightly older model. We did some research and the newer variants have the same look as the replica that we have before us. On the grip of the replica, a nice bold font has been used that has raised letters. This has been placed inside the textured grip. So this creates a better in-hand friction in conjunction with the texture so that the shooter has more control over the replica and also the real-life firearm. Extra textured elements can be found on the front and rear of the pistol grip, of which the rear panel can be swapped to suit the shooter's hand more ergonomically. To offer better handling and hand placement, the magazine offers an enlarged base plate. So not only does this part enable faster reloading, it also creates a better hold of the pistol. This gas magazine offers a capacity of 22 BBs. Now, staying with the frame, we find a small Picatinny rail on the front to give the option to use a flashlight, laser or other accessories with it. The markings on the frame are almost identical to the real one, except for the country of manufacturing. With the real one, this is of course Turkey, but the Cybergun replica is made in Taiwan. If we then look at what's inside the enlarged trigger guard, we find, of course, the trigger of the replica. This trigger is another highlight of the Cybergun Canik TP9 Elite Combat. It has a crisp and clean break and a short reset, which makes it easy to take fast and accurate shots. The trigger safety has a nice red finish, so it's very noticeable, and it has to be fully depressed in order for the replica to fire. To make the replica usable for both left and right-handed shooters, it features a slide catch on both sides and a reversible magazine catch, so it can be set up just the way you like it. Moving up to the slide. To offer a good grip and excellent handling, the slide contains multiple deep serrations on the front as well as on the back. These serrations enhance the control over the slide in all sorts of conditions. On top of the slide, we find a front sight that contains a fiber. This fiber dimly glows thanks to the ambient light of the room or area you are in and makes it better noticeable. Underneath the rear sight, we see another interesting feature of this replica. What you might have noticed already is that it has a cutout underneath it. This isn't just for looks, but it enables the mounting of a red dot on top of it. The size of this cutout fits 4 different red dot mounting plates that are made by Canik and are sold separately. So when you remove the rear sight, space becomes available for you to mount other optical aiming devices. We've mounted a Vortex Venom on top for demonstration purposes. On the front of the barrel, we find a 14mm counterclockwise thread. Thanks to this, you can mount tracer units, suppressors, or all other kinds of accessories. A thread protector is mounted on this as standard to not only protect it, but also complement the look of the replica. When we move to the back, to the rear of the slide, we see what might be one of the more interesting outer features of the replica. Located here is a working cocking indicator that offers not only a visible recognition, but also a tactile one. This cocking indicator shows when the replica's striker is tensioned and thus ready to fire. This way you can see and feel it in an instant. In addition to the Cybergun Canik TP9 Elite Combat having a unique look in terms of airsoft replicas, it also functions differently compared to other replicas that fall within the same category and use the same propulsion system. To take a look at these internals, we first need to take the slide off. We can do this by pressing this button on both sides of the frame and sliding the slide forward. This reveals the internals of the frame as well as those on the slide. Now we can have a better view of how this pistol works. Where pistols that are in real life striker-fired, such as a Glock, are translated into airsoft with a hammer-fired function, this TP9 offers a more realistic striker-fired action. Instead of a hammer actuating the system, a small rod pokes through the magazine gas release valve, activating the cycle. Thanks to the small movement of this part, there is less strain on it, resulting in a longer lifespan than when using a hammer-fired action. To reset the trigger and the firing mechanism, the slide pushes this part down during its movement backwards. And as you can see, the parts snap back into place. Inside the slide, we find an adjustable hop-up unit. Just like most hop-ups on airsoft pistols, this part has a small wheel on it with which the hop-up can be adjusted. Installed on this hop-up is a brass inner barrel with a 6.05mm diameter. If you'd like to know more about what different types of inner barrels do in airsoft, you can watch this video on our channel. When shooting this replica, it has a nice blowback and feels great in my hand. I have a good grip and I can easily manipulate the slide thanks to the deep serrations. And when the hop-up is adjusted, it has a nice accuracy as well. If you'd like to try this pistol out for yourself and experience how it feels, come visit us in our store where this replica and many others are ready for you to be tested. Can't wait to order right away? Then visit our web shop where you can find this pistol and all other things you need for airsoft. Don't forget to subscribe and see you next time.